Man, why is the P, the O, and the R wearing down on my keyboard? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching. Welcome to the very first members-only series, Death and Taxes. Now, you might be wondering, Steve, how am I seeing this? I'm not a member. Well, the first episode of every members-only series will be for the general public to see. Why? One, I don't like to keep you guys in the dark about fun games that I'm playing. And two, marketing. If you guys see a series that you guys want to watch more of, well, then maybe you'll go hit that join button next to the subscribe button and become a member. Marketing. That all said, if you guys want details about memberships, I'm going to make a community post here shortly. You guys will be able to see all the perks you'll get and all the fun stuff that we're going to do. So go check that out if you're interested. But keep in mind, partners of YouTube do get to give away free memberships. Some people don't because they're greedy. I'm not one of those people. I will be giving away memberships as often as I can in streams. Cool beans, cool beans. I hope you guys are going to hang out with me, have some fun, and let's go play some Death and Taxes. Because what else do you have to look forward to in life? Now, like everything else, the game link will be available down in the description. But check out this cool intro. Pretty sweet. Fate, keeper of the world order. Lemons. Because you can't have a lemon party without lemons. Do not Google that. Hello, sir. Yes.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh. Now, you cannot tell me that this intro is not like one of the coolest character selection screens ever. Now, I do have to apologize in advance. The camera will be moving around. So get ready to see my face in some different areas here. There's some places that are safe for cameras, some places that aren't. But this character creation screen is awesome. Let's get into it. Now, I did play a bit for Big Mama, trying to make sure everything was set up for recording. And I had actually settled on this guy. And we'll cycle through the suits real quick, but I already have my preferred loadout. I do enjoy this John Wick looking guy. He's got the red tie. Pretty slick, dude. If you want to be cuckoo crazy, go with something like that. Now, this guy means business, dude. But a little bit too much business. We're here to have fun. I don't even know how to do a Harley Quinn impression, but that's the vibes I'm getting from this one. I protect the president. I take bribes from the president. Golden shower. And John Wick it is. Heck yeah. We are the Grim Reaper. Let's go find out why, who, what, and things and places and the whatnots. And just conveniently put my camera down here because I think that's out of the way.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Ooh, am I the fun?
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 68.
68, and I owe you one.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order.
Now, this portion, we can select our answer, and your actions do kind of matter the little bit I played with this game, but I like to be a really good employee. If I'm going to be the Grim Reaper, then I should be pleasant to Fate, I believe. That's kind of, Hello, a pleasure to meet you, Fate.
Oh, a polite Grim Reaper for a change. This is a good start.
I am curious as to why I'm number 68.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4. The Sun County wine region.
Ooh, so are we in can I get drunk on the job? That's kind of an interesting theory though, because as humans, we're there's one Grim Reaper to rule over humanity, but it would make more sense to have, subcontracted Grim Reapers.
I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff.
And anyone who knows me knows exactly why I picked this game.
As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
Now, I am the Grim Reaper. I'm going to embrace my role for, I guess, society. Is being a Grim Reaper actually help part of society? I'm not a garbage man. All right, whatever you say, boss.
Delightful. I appreciate solid work ethics and a dedication to the craft. Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos.
Ooh. Kitty.
We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
I was born to do this, dude.
Yes, you were. Literally. I will now show you your workplace.
That's right. Like, he did things to his cauldron, and now we're here. I guess I was born for this.
One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed. 1 week to show us what you are made of, Reaper.
All right, intro complete. Sweet cool beans. We have 1 week to not suck at our jobs. I'm gonna try my hardest. Hard. Oh, telephone. All right, so we do get. I wonder if I'm making a difference. Like the marker. Oh, that's the marker of death. There's nothing on my phone. Cerberus's Den. Feed your soul. Open on weekends. Ooh, does that mean like the end of the work week I get to get drunk with like other Grim Reapers? That'd be pretty tight. Grim Mail. Welcome, Grim. Here are the files on humans who are... words. I apologize. Anybody who's been watching this channel for a while knows I can't read and do things and places and the whatnots. Here are the files on humans who are in life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests as of today. So here's our quota. We have to off one human. Send me the files by fax after you made your decision. You can check the drawers. There's nothing inside yet. We have a cool little marker, but let's go check out the people who are... Go away, marker. On our hit list here. Now, I do have morals, believe it or not. One thing I don't have, though, is the ability to pronounce half the names I've seen while testing this game out. Yataro Suwa, age 46, swimming coach. All right, we'll compare that to the age 29 Raven. Age 29 professional athlete. Ooh, okay. Yataro is a former world champion swimmer who now coaches aspiring new swimmers. Although they hope their teenage offspring, swimmers, would take more interest in swimming, the youth is lately increasingly interested in theater production. All right, so we have a 46-year-old who's doing things with kids. Or we have Raven, age 29 professional athlete. Raven is enjoying a moderately successful career as a deadlifter. They have a brother, Ronald, and a child, Mira. And in their spare time, they like going hiking and camping. Mira is constantly inspired by Raven's determination and wishes to continue in their footsteps. So we have the opportunity to have them walk in the footsteps until the footsteps run out. But morally speaking, like 46 years old, the kids are like, you know, the youth is increasingly interested in like theater production. Like, you know, like chances are like he does not have a whole heck of a lot going on. Like, and this person's got a kid. Like Yataro here, he's kind of lived longer. Raven here has a kid. You know what? Raven can live. Yes, confirmed. And sorry, Mr. Suwa Yataro. He has been marked for death. And now we put our marker down. We put our papers down. That is it. We're going to punch out. Yes, these are my choices. And we have marked somebody for croaking and stuff. Oh gosh, yeah, this lift is like completely squirrely. Bloody hell, Steven, you call that an elevator? I'm up in this corner now.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer, the Mortimer, the one you may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous Quartermaster.
So this guy sells us things. Now what's cool, moving around, is we actually get compensated for our job here. Like the Grim Reaper, it has an income. So like we get to like buy trinkets and stuff. I really have not played with this part of the game except for like one thing, which I'm saving up for. What makes you infamous?
Why, I was the very pirate king of lore, feared across the world. Even as I have grown most humble with age, I still carry within me glory days.
So can I like buy stuff here?
Aye, ye are visiting me ultimate dream, the Emporium. Browse at your will.
Honestly, though, like when Pirates of the Caribbean came out, I think everyone's dream was to be a pirate. Is this guy like this guy's living like how we want to, like forever and a pirate. So over here, we can like buy some things. There's going to be little descriptions here. If you look down to the bottom left, it's 1,800 coins. It's a widget. I think it just sits on the desk. Again, I have not really explored it, but we will as this members only series continues. So we're going to leave all this alone for now. We're going to get back up in the lifts. And go talk to Fate.
Oh,
Meow.
the new death spawn. Welcome. How was your first day?
Really good, dude.
Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all. Remember, lives are on the line.
I remember.
I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best choice?
I did. Like I'm confident in that. Nobody deserves to die. Well, we're technically like Grim Reapers, so that's kind of our job. There were only 2 options. Yeah, actually, I'm Kira. I did not select this one before.
Indeed. I am glad you are paying attention. In the future, I may require you to make more difficult choices. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of cosmos. Questions?
No, I'm pretty much ready for anything.
Keep your eye on the letter for future guidelines, and keep up the good work.
So from what little I've played with this game, it does feel like there is a story. It's going to get deeper and hopefully carries on for a long time because I like this game. It's kind of like a mix between like, you know, Papers, Please and Therapy Simulator. And if you did not see Therapy Simulator, click on the thing in front of my head. Like, go check it out. It's pretty fun.
A new day awaits.
All right.
Off you go now.
Yes, sir. All right. The next day, we take our lifts back. Well, oh, geez, our lift back down to the Grim office. I feel like if you click on it really fast, like you don't miss it. Our phone has gone off, and on our phone, we get the news as to like the consequences of our actions. So Crow News, death of swim coach, another blow against the dynamically mobile lifestyle, people becoming increasingly inactive. Tomorrow Science, fracking linked to earthquakes, new research confirms. We just got a letter. Good morning, Grim. I hope you found your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you'll be okay. I am handing you another simple task. Quota for the day, we have 1 human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. Business as usual, fate. All right, so somebody with an engineering background has to, croak. So first, to start with, really like Tim. Tim is in the fracking industry for the money, and no cries from environmentalists will make them rethink. They are determined to rise on the career ladder and become the boss of a fracking firm someday. He's 32 years of age, has a gray mustache. I do not have to pencil one in for him, but we have to off somebody with an engineering degree. 1 human with can I draw on this? Oh, I can pick this up. 1 human with an engineering or industrial background. Fracking is industrial. You're on the chopping block, Mr. Tim. Jan Weber, 45 and solderer. You want a tiny thing fused to another tiny thing using an alloy of tin and lead? You come to Jan January. Soldering is the cornerstone of building and maintaining any modern technological equipment, and January is the best at it. Ooh, all right. So he's in the background. So he qualifies. I think January is out. Like he's 45. He's only 32, but Tim is in the fracking industry for the money. He's kind of a selfish dude. Rafika I'm going to offend somebody if I keep trying to pronounce these names. She's 33 with an aerodynamics engineering background. Rafika is very much into renewable energy and has been trying to figure out new experimental ways of making power generation more efficient. They also love flying kites and playing with their dog. Oh, I cannot leave Papa Doo by themselves. Engineering or industrial. Tim is qualified for this task. All right. For the sake of the dog, I'm not going to age discriminate here. So I think for the dog's sake, she's out. Tim is in because, he's only in it for the money. He's a greedy guy. Don't ask me again. I'm going to misclick and I know it. All right, and our selection has been made. Into the chipper. Yes. Bye. Get in the lift, Steven. Hey, how you been, buddy?
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling great.
It gladdens me to hear that.
Am I a good boy, Papa?
So, did you follow the rules properly?
Like 85% sure I did.
Great. Yes.
Oh.
Everything looks to be in order.
Fantastical.
Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down.
I hope I get to kill more people. Yes.
No. You are to mark the profiles as requested. We are not here to cause wanton mayhem.
He's never seen the Will It Base series. Now he's petting me. Bloody hell, Steve, and the audience doesn't want to see you dick around with your camera.
Rest well. You will need it.
Ooh.
See you soon.
Okie dokie. G'day.
Jolly Roger! Again ye honor me, tiny abode, with your visit.
I have $0 still. I can get a fidget spinner, a resonator widget, or a piece of clothing that looks like it belongs in Japanese tentacle stuff. But with no money, we're going straight to bed. Back to work I go. Economista. Damages from fracking deemed to be too excessive and expensive. Government vows to shift towards developing better renewable energy sources. Science Today. Local technician introduces new exciting soldering techniques that may change the world. Unique development in wind turbine design found increased energy production while lowering costs. So yeah, the phone, the news, the things, the places are going to basically show us the consequences of our choices. Back down in my corner we go. Good morning, Grim. A new day dawns. You ought to know the drill by now, but just in case, here's another simple one. No special requests today. Try to follow the rules to choose appropriate profiles and send them to me by fax. 2 peeps have to go. And it looks like we have like 5 people to deal with today, so let's start the process of elimination. 2 have to go. Shannon Green, get my magic thing. Don't look at me. 27, unemployed. Shannon is a squatter, a dumpster diver who likes to renovate old buildings in order to live in them with friends. They travel a lot by train and manage a community garden. Lee Young, 51, housekeeper. Lee is a beloved housekeeper for a traditional household. After the last owner perished, they just stayed put and the next family accepted them with open arms. Lee is also secretly housing a social spouse in the secret room in the attic. They're deathly allergic to peanuts. I don't know about you. Columba Hunter. 47, airplane pilot. Columbo is a distinguished war veteran, these days working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They happily married and have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in history and religion of buildings. History of religious buildings. Learn to talk. Ooh, he's got 5 kids. All right, well, let's put the rest of these guys down. I think Ms. Green up there is going to be on the chopping. Oh, no, don't cross out things you have to read. Aliyah, Alaya, Aloha, Okina, 27 photojournalist. Used to be a war correspondent. Nowadays, most of their time is spent searching for feel-good stories. They recently got hired in the Daily Clarion, where the editor-in-chief asked them to identify a particular vigilante source who keeps running around the social in a manatee-themed costume. What? Leo, 67, politician. All right, just off the bat. Leo has been in politics for over 40 years, and in that time, they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in the real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo's taken many bribes from a number of realtor agencies. Well, all right, well, that just made that easy. And you know what? Go catch Manatee Man. So photojournalist gets to live. Leo, you are toast. Now this one's kind of sketchy. Like she's 151 years old, and they're housing somebody in a house that they don't own. I think we're gonna let her live. We're only supposed to kill 2. Columba here though, like he's got 5 kids. I gotta let him live because you don't mess with kids, dude. You do have a heart sometimes. So we're only supposed to kill 2 people, and baby makes 3. No, I told you I'd misclick. I was gonna be dramatic. No. Oh, I wanted to do something and see the experiment and see what happens if I killed more than 2. Next round. Yes.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel?
Just like real life, I feel hungry all the time. How is that even possible?
Probably some of the psychic residue left over from the creation. Making a death is not simplistic alchemy.
Like, honestly, I was born as a pot of stew, so like, okay.
Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
Look at the kitty! Because I'm a good Grim Reaper, dog. Oh! Did it.
Oh, thank you for reminding me, Lady Poddington. Okay, Grim, about your payment, which I may have forgotten about earlier.
That's right. When I did do like the testing of this game to make sure it would record properly, I did select a different option for that. I was supposed to be getting paid this whole time. Am I getting back pay for these missing days?
Of course.
Oh, okay.
We take our worker satisfaction levels very seriously.
Like, I would hope so. I'm in charge of like offing people. I should be happy or something, compensated. I just do it for the fun.
The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy. Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
I don't remember that. I'm kind of glad that I misclicked and didn't off more people than I was supposed to. Though I'm still bummed I didn't get to do that.
Errors in secondary tasks will reduce the total, even if the primary task is executed correctly.
So I get paid less if I like didn't do like the engineering thing. Interesting.
There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
$900 schmackaroonies. The guy's like, see you tomorrow. No, we're going all the way down, baby.
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of quality merchandising.
What do you have available today? We have a cactus, the most brutal of plants. Has this guy never had to deal with dandelions? Ooh, the suit. That's a suit. For the funeral of clowns. All right, we have a mirror. So these are all probably like decorations and outfits so far. I am holding on to my cash for a particular item. We will hopefully see it this episode. If not, the members will get to see it. Shameless plug. Sorry, I'm excited about being a partner. Oh, look at that. We got our money just sitting on the table. Move my face up. What? Wait. Why is my money still talking to me? I wanted to check my phone. Why is my money still talking to me? Crow News all survived in a plane crash due to skillful efforts of pilot. That's the pilot with the 5 kids. I'm glad that worked out. Does it like want me to click all of my coins or something here? Why is it doing this? Local politician dead after being struck by a car. Police have not yet ruled out a deliberate hit. Peanut allergy claims another life. Investigators suspicious of foul play. Oh, that's the attic person. A ghastly smell leads investigators to find an odd small dead person in a mansion attic. Bro news. Oh, Humanity. Anonymous vigilante prevents another attempt of a robbery. And Galaxy Brain, microscale steam mechanics could unlock access to a brand new dimension and possibly destroy the world. Hello, Grim. Grim, you have looked... how? Have you looked outside today? It rains. It has been raining for hours. Appropriate to accompany the despondence... appropriate to accompany the despondence within me. English is my first language. Well, here are some rules for you. Quote of the day. 3 people have to go. Another day, another death. Signed, Fate. Aw. 3 people. Looks like we have 5 profiles to check over. 3 people have gotta go. Hayden Blackburn, a name I can pronounce. Age 41, field researcher in the geology field. Hayden is a geologist who is adamant in their belief that microscale steam machines are totally doable and the dream of creating... This is the guy we just read on our phone. No, dimension that can kill, like, the world. Bye-bye. Not even gonna consider it, contemplate words. Jack Cujo. Office worker, 32. We might be doing him a favor by selecting this one. Jack has lived a great and kind life. They've been working in the local Beats and Brothers consultancy firm for 7 years, ever since graduating college. Recently, they've been looking for a way to turn their life around in order to stop being an office drone. Make that smile bigger, buddy. You get to live. Jop. Another person we might be doing them a favor by. Estranged from their grandchild in life, Job dreams of gaining their favor in, or more specifically after, death by passing on their priceless heirloom necklace, a deed hard to perform while they live due to the restraining order. Okay, well, this guy's already been sorted. Right, sorted. This guy's been sorted. We have 2 more to go. Miss Morgan, 40, full-time mother. Oh, I don't think I can do that one. Jaya is a mother of 4 who had their first kid at a really young age. These days, they live together with an extended family. She loves knitting and crafting. Like, all right, so here's the predicament right now. If I let the mom live, well, that means I have to kill off these 2 before I read. So I'm going to have to read through these 2, and then we'll circle back. Hakan, 57, streetcar operator. Ooh, like Mr. Rogers? When younger, Hakan was a driver of both ambulances and fuel trucks for the military. Now they drive a streetcar all across Cosmo, the city I work in, and have driven it for almost 3 decades. In their spare time, they watch a lot of television and solve all sorts of crossword puzzles. Grim, I am watching. You should mark this one to live. Test. Oh no. I can't defy orders. Uh-oh. Why'd I let this guy live? Oh no. Oh no. 3 humans have to die. We're defying death's orders, dude. I can't do that to a mother. And Jop, estranged their... Jop, you want to go anyways to give your grandkid the thing? Yeah. Okay. Crap, I'm not gonna make any money today. But it's for the right reasons. Yep. I'm confirming. Well, let's face the music.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick.
That's what she said. So I wouldn't stop asking.
So, I see fewer marked deaths than was necessary.
Yeah, about that. I might have been like born in a pot of stew, but like, dude, yeah.
I have no choice but to hand out a reprimand,
Spanking?
which comes with the usual punishments. Docked pay per mistake, etc. I do not fully understand what you are planning to do with these small and trivial acts of rebellion. You are mainly just making it more difficult for yourself.
Dude, like, I No, kitty sad! Or, like, ripping some ass, dude.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Great. So we got docked pay. Like, how much... I wonder how much we lost. We got 0 smackaroonies from that. Oh, I just noticed this. It's hard to see because, like, the text is blending in with my office, but I need a mirror to use. So if I buy the mirror, I can unlock, like, the dressing room. Oh, what else am I missing? Cerberus's Den, which is open on weekends. I'm assuming that would be like after the work week. Up in the corner I go. I really wish my money would stop making sounds. Crow News. Odd Scientist blows up a... What? Odd Scientist blows up along with their work shed while experimenting with micro-scale steam mechanics. All right. CEO of the Watt social media platform planning to open a museum of antiques and relics. Interesting. And reports just coming in. It seems a hostage situation may be taking place in the courthouse. So, like, I'm wondering, do we have to, like, you know, figure this out? The rules. We should read these first. Things, places. Good, you were paying attention after all. We cannot allow workers to doze off or become complacent. Else, mistakes may sneak into the workflow pipeline. Quote of the day, English. 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a science background. I cannot afford to get fired from this job, or else I'll probably be turned back into stew. So we're leaving science alone, and we have to get rid of 2 people. All right. That's a weird way to spell Gregory. 31, archaeologist, legitimate researcher of greedy Tomb Raider. Consensus has not been reached when it comes to this noted archaeologist. For the past 5 years, they've been digging up artifacts around the Ferrodin region. Okay, now does that archaeologist and scientist, is that, like, I suppose it's science. Jonas Riesling probably likes to get a little drunk. 37, a judge. Jonas leads an enviable life of moral integrity. They have it figured out. In their prime, they enjoyed the fruits of their well-established position. When not engaged in upholding the law, they dabble in a vineyard which started as an elaborate joke related to their name. Because I called her a drunk, or like a wine drinker or something. I said something, I just don't remember. 37 years old and a well-respected judge. Like, all right, like I feel like maybe like inexperienced. Lotes. It's kind of hard to see. Is that like a T or an I? We're in a dot. Dot is 52. All right. Dot and their team made a discovery of their career when they came upon an ancient sealed tomb in the local desert. Dessert. The most intriguing item found from one of the tombs was an ancient wheel of cheese, which is still looking surprisingly appetizing. Ooh. 2 humans have to die. I think archaeologists, fall into science. So let's go check on the other 3 people we get to choose from. All right. Hopefully we're good. We're good. Up first, we have Eminem. Eminem is on the verge of finishing a proposal for a delivery system infrastructure-based low-cost drones. It would be cutting-edge drones to safely and effectively transport food from stores and restaurants to people. They got the idea while looking at a stressed food delivery person on a bike in the rain. Glory Hole is 42 years old and a historian. Now, history and science are 2 different subjects in school, right? 42 years of age, when still in their early 20s, Glory Hole harbored some edgy and extreme views on society and the world in general, up until the point where they grew up and calmed down, readjusting their innate interest in social issues to gain greater knowledge of history and the myriad structures that affect our lives. All right. Troilus, 22 years old receptionist, tries to spice up their rather monotonous life by flirting with customers at work. Things didn't go swimmingly in this regard until the day Troilus started wearing the late grandmother's heirloom necklace. Now one client in particular seems very interested. This would not happen to be the granddaughter of the person that we offed in the last selection. All right, 2 humans have to die. Spare anybody with a science background. All right, so I think we're gonna have to like spare the archaeologist, right? System analyst, 25 years old, kind of young. Let's put, this guy's already been decided. You, receptionist. You are, be careful what you click. You're going to go in the maybe pile. Historian's in a maybe pile. This guy is potentially a scientist. You know what? I'm going to say historian's potentially a scientist. All right, 2 have to go, a 22, 25, 37. All right, spice up their rather monotonous flirting with customers. All right, that's kind of messed up, dude. Like, be professional at work. I'm being professional at work. And something tells me, like, 37 years old and a judge of moral integrity. Ooh. You know what? Judge goes Eminem, he can live, right? That's the 2 we're selecting. Sweet Cool Beans, fantastic. Hopefully we won't get reamed out by fate. Yes, I want to confirm these choices.
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first. Good. I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Well, like, yeah, I learned my lesson. I didn't get paid.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. How does it feel to make the difficult choices?
Honestly, I feel like I'm not killing enough people. I crave more. I'm all right with having a little bit of a morbid playthrough.
Grim, take this seriously. We are here to save the humans from themselves and hold the chaos at bay.
Dude, I'm here for coins and a kitten.
But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Not at all. But it's a video game. We're allowed to enjoy it. Absolutely.
Your certainty soothes me. Ours is the tradition, and those should not ever change. For that is the meaning of a tradition, yes?
As long as I pet the cat, yes.
This control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you make?
But you hand out the rules and make me do the choices.
True enough.
Deflection.
One must be in charge. The others are there to follow.
Did I just get called a sheep?
The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing.
Certainly hope so.
Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
Thankfully, it's kind of like the GTA style. We don't see any underage profiles. We'll click on this one just so you guys can hear the result of that.
Ah, the children. They are a special case, for a different set of departments to deal with. You will not find any yourself.
Are there many offices or departments?
Countless.
Ooh. And how many Reapers are out there?
Infinite.
So if I'm number 68, like what happened to like, if there's an infinite amount, like how am I such a low number?
Close enough.
All right.
Anything else?
So I'm going to assume animals are in different departments. What's the basis for the profiles or point system? Yeah, let's do that one.
Oh, not at all.
Okay. Don't they all influence the world in many ways?
In all and in none. Yes.
Oh, Schrodinger's cat. Is it predetermined? What about free will?
Humans have some free will, sure. They can make a variety of choices. Yet what matters is that they cannot escape the inevitable.
Sure.
The life-threatening situations that bring them onto your desk, a result of their own deeds and decisions. Then there are some highly complex calculations, factors and aspects that influence the situation, but that is just a bit over your pay grade, so do not worry about it. Anything else?
Nope. You've spoken enough.
It has been...
Yeah, good night. See you later.
I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
$300. We'll make one last stop down to the Pirate Emporium before we call it an episode. And what do we have here? A calendar of sorts. All right. Those are the days. Okay, whatever. Flex. So we have a snow globe, a calendar, or a cosmetic. Unfortunately, the item I wanted to show off, which could have played a little bit into some fun, is not currently here. So, members, thank you so much for becoming members. If you got it for free, fantastic. I hope you enjoy it for this month. If you paid for it, sincerely, thank you so much for your support. It means the world that you support the channel. And thank you so much, everyone who got me to this position. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all have a great day, and I will catch you all in the next one.
Good morning, time to play. Good afternoon, still in it today. Good evening, the sun's gone away. All night till the break of day.